Hey guys, what's going on? This is Namkraft and welcome to this is Starcraft English commentary. Let's continue on, and it's going to be the final set in the finals of Group 11 of ASL Season 20 Prelims Day 1. And Effort versus Calm, the score is currently tied up 1-1. Let's see what do these players have in store for us here. No craziness so far, but the players are gearing up for their next building, but it's not going to be a 4 pool like that first game that we have seen. Alright, gas first by Effort, and spawning pool first by Calm. Alright, so it looks like things are going up very standardly by these two players.
김정우의 복귀냐 아니면 김윤환 선수 복귀냐?
네. 동족전이기 때문에 얼마든지 변수는 있을 거라고 생각이 됩니다.
네.
김윤환 저그전으로 우승한 선수 아니겠습니까?
그렇죠.
예.
거기다가 수많은 선수들에게 빌드를 전수해준 선수죠.
제발 이제
빌드 마스터.
예, 빌드를 이야기하지 말아달라라는 이제 도움을 받은 선수들의 증언이 있었음에도 불구하고 자발적으로 나서서 빌드에 대한
Alright, looks like
아이디어를 제공을 하는 그렇죠. 이런 어떤 그
spawning pool is done for Clam, and he's gonna start to produce some Zerglings. Not yet upgrading for Zergling with speed. Zergling with speed has just started now.
그 브레인이 빛나는 플레이를 했잖아요.
네.
샤드로
관리입니다 빌드.
네.
아무래도 손가스는 발업을 먼저 누르기보다는 레어를 하는 편인데 구드론의 경우에는 선택이 가능한 상황이지 않습니까?
Alright, Zerglings from Effort are coming out.
여기서 불을 지펴야 되는 거예요.
Excuse me, from Clam are coming out, and Effort, he is gonna be going for fast lair. So I think the advantage is gonna be going for to Effort here, because he's gonna be able to defend this. These Zerglings from Clam are all going to the wrong location, not in any kind of chance to actually bust this. We're going to be having 4 Zerglings coming out from Effort, but I think Effort will just have enough to defend here. But he's also moving to the middle area. This might be a mistake. I mean, he's already late in terms of number of Zerglings, and he's going to get surrounded. The Zerglings from Clam need to engage themselves now before the Zerglings from Effort could actually secure the high ground. We will have 6 Zerglings from Effort, but they get trapped. Some of them get trapped. Zerling with speed come through. They need to attack right now to get right through. Looks like Effort doesn't have enough scrap. He's forced to put down the Sunkers, but the Zerglings from Efforts are buying some time. Clown needs to get involved with more Zerglings. He needs to surround and kill out as many Zerglings as possible. He does get some Zerglings destroyed. Need to engage now before the circuit completes. He dive inside, and he looks like the angle for Effort is slightly a little bit better. Maybe the Sunken is about to complete now. The Zerglings cannot get anything done. At the last minute, he's trying to get as many drones as possible. He gets 0 drones. All of the drones are secured. And Effort has held. Who's got the fastest spire? I think it was Clam who's slightly faster on spire. Effort didn't lose any drones though, so that's gonna be something. And now we're gonna be seeing Clam remaking some of the drones. He's got an overabundance of Zerglings. He need to actually switch back to drones now. He's gonna try to cover this area with some Zerglings. There's a hole right there in the middle that he needs to cover correctly, and I guess he's gonna be covering now. Spire is coming up, so we shall see what is going to be the next part of the game.
발업을 잘 찍어놨던 것 같습니다. 이게 손가스 같은 경우에는 발업을 완성시키지 않는 경우가 많거든요.
Alright, looks like now we are seeing the Zerglings from Effort trying to break out, and Calm is gonna get pushed back hard. Expanding at this time is not advisable. He's gonna be going for a second inside of his main though. He's hoping that the Zerglings might skip his expansion. No, he cancels the expansions. So yeah, he's just gonna have to defend from inside of his base here. The Mutualist will not make it on time. The Zerglings are almost here. Clam will need to hold his high ground. He will be able to afford a few more seconds with his 4 Zerglings. He is trading nicely, but the first brawl wall has been breached. These Zerglings are damaged, but they're not completely destroyed. The Zerglings get through. The drone's gonna be super careful. The Mutualist will be buying some time. Zerglings might attempt to dive in on those drones on the periphery, but it looks like the drones need to get involved. 1 drones are so damaged, but still alive. The Zerglings are attacking the drones. They get how many drones? He gets 0 drones. The drones are still all alive. And the game will go on here. Effort with 18 supply and some Mutas at Morph and Clam also has his own version of Mutualist. Very, very evenly matched game between these two players. And what is going to be next in store here for now, both the players are going to be just waiting patiently to get their Mutualist count up and try to, secure their peripheries, their perimeters. That way, 3 Mutualists from effort. He's looking for overlords. He's definitely looking for overlords, but he is not seeing any overlords on site here. So he is gonna just, I guess, be going for, a few more Mutualists. And we'll see. We shall see which of the player is gonna try to go for an expansion. That is something to keep in mind. All right, 5 mutas from effort. Also 5 mutas and a few more coming soon from Calm. But the battles are very, very tense. 23 supply, 24 supply for both of these players. Very, very evenly matched. And at some point we shall see if we will have some kind of expansion coming from both of these players. Who's got the better micro in ZvZ overall and in this pair? I'd say effort is the one who is supposed to be having a much better micro, but that is going to be something that we have to check in the future. Alright, looks like effort is the one who is going to expand first. This is gonna be a little bit of a risky move, but let's see who's gonna pay out. And as for Clam, is he upgrading mutas? I don't see any upgrades on his part of the game. So let's see here. He's just sitting at home with his massive mutas, not even micro. Look at Clam's APM 420 and his mutas are all standing still. He's not even grouping them into the same groups. I wonder what is he using his 400 APM for. Imagine you're a Zerg player, you have like 9 drones, a hatchery, and like 3 overlords, and you're microing intensely at 400 beats per minute, or whatever, 400 actions per minute, right? And your mutas are all in like separate groups. They're not grouped up together. So what is that APM used for? I don't know. Maybe he's banging the table or something like that. But anyways, looks like now it's going to be Clam's turn to expand. He's going to be super careful. Both the players are very, very careful. We have a single scouting Zerling from Clam coming out here. But yeah, I think Clam finally is going to expand. He's got 10 mutas. Of course, you need to group them up nicely. Effort seems to have a few more. Nah, both players have about 10 mutas. Expansion from Clam finally goes down. Yes, he has planted. But this hatchery completes. And the second gas completes. So effort is slightly faster. But I think before that second extractor comes online, I think Clam will strike. And he's got, I think he's got 11 mutas and maybe 2 scourges. He's got maybe 4 scourges. The enemy's got about the same number of scourges. Zerg's dive to the first hit on the mutas is by Clam. Effort is a bit slower to attack here. The scourges arrive now from Clam. 2 scourges, and the engagement is going very nicely. Both the players are microing hard. He's gonna have to dive on the drones. What is he doing? Miss shot by Clam. That was gonna cost him the game. But at the last minute, I guess effort will triumph. Clam is trying very hard to kill as many drones as possible. Clam is the one who wins. The effort is unable to contain. Some scourges come through, but still 5 more mutualists. And that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be Clam who qualified for round-up 24. Effort is trying very hard with his scourges, but these 5 mutualists can still do a lot of damage as the game ends now. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye-bye.